talking rubbish. He thinks that his life and his family life, all this money is stolen in River State. All those money stolen. That's all those money is stolen in River State. Him and his family will live well. It's not possible. The karma will come, will visit them. Amen. Nothing. People are suffering. Go to Nigeria, you see people are suffering. Hunger everywhere. Come and you see them on television and radio, they're talking rubbish. People are hungry. See the judge, see a criminal judge addressing people, talking rubbish.
That's how they address them.
Look at this type of thing cannot happen anywhere in the world.
No,
look
never.
at Liberia. Liberia do election. They find out that the election is not conclusive. They do rerun.
As it should be.
See, when are they going to inaugurate the president, the current new president? Now you see the criminal will fly there.
Tell them they invite go there now. Go on the inauguration.
Yes, he will say they invite them. Nobody invites him. They're just wasting Nigerians tax-paying money for buying a flying jet and going there. Criminals. God will visit all of them.
Amen.
They just put Nigeria. They just put Nigerians in this type of calamity.
It is so unfair. I swear.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
You too, man. Thank you very much. Let me take another one as well. I swear. Remember, you need to try and mute your broadcast or possibly leave the room if it's a place you can leave. Okay. I have another caller. Hello there.
Hello, Maegu. Good evening.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Oh, how are you?
I'm very well. My name is Ola.
Sauli. Now you are with me.
Yes, Papa.
Are you calling from? Where are you calling from? France?
I'm calling from Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. I was trying to look at that, that code there, but I got it wrong. So, Sauli, how are you?
I'm very well, my brother.
Grant.
Well done,
sir.
I credit you for what you are doing, brother.
Thank you.
Because doing this thing over and over and not being able to report or give an improved or progressive analysis of an entity over the past 5 years, it can be demoralizing and demotivating.
It can be.
Jimmy Disu said one time, he said an elder veteran in broadcasting called him and advised him to slow down so that he doesn't develop high blood pressure and all that. Just by narrating and analyzing Nigeria's situation every day back to back. Nigeria is under siege. And the situation right now is beyond protest or revolution. I tell you, brother.
Please tell us.
The government, they have hacked the code of any uprising. They will kill a few or more and others will run. It has always worked. And they are using that hack consistently in any protest. Didn't they mess up the NLC chairman recently? Anybody can be a collateral damage in Nigeria. If you want to interrupt what is going on as a result of the corruption, the politician, the religious leader, the industry leaders, the elite, they are all complicit in the hostage of the people and the
Saudi. Go on.
If 20,000 Nigerians die in one day, the population will not reduce from 200 million and nothing will happen. Haven't we seen extreme situations where hundreds of people were kidnapped or killed across the country? Was anyone's consequence managed or to prevent prevention and reoccurrence?
Not even the survivors of such killings in their communities to even react angrily and say, why are they killing us? It's always been, help us, please help us. Oh, they are killing us. Oh. And hundreds and thousands are dying. Wow.
Maegu, those are the symptoms of a state under siege. The people are helpless and they are helpless.
Helpless, helpless, and
hopeless. Yes, and hopeless. Why are we surprised that Sanwo-Olu spent 2 billion or 2 million on air freshener?
Have you seen their response? They came out and said, yeah, we spent it. Okay, yeah. They repeated it. They reduced the 2 billion to 2 million. It didn't make any sense anyway, but fine. But others, they said, okay, yeah, fine, we spent it. So, what you go do?
That have been the modus operandi. Were we not alive in 2018 when Obasanjo spent about 32 million on travel allowance to Turkey?
Tell me about it. He is still their speaker.
In 2018, you spoke about it, Maegu.
I did.
Yes, it was all over the dailies. Have we forgotten how the past two accountant general of the country looted billions?
The last one took 182 billion, Baba.
The one before that one.
See, he's now a chieftaincy title holder. Two chieftaincy title holder in Kano today. He's not in jail.
Yes, because if you steal in Nigeria, steal something humongous and huge so that you can have a plea bargain and elevate in the society.
And enjoy the rest.
Yes, Maegu, if God preserve our lives, and we live another 50 years, and you are still running a broadcast, we will still talk about Nigeria in another dimension.
That is now the scary part, right? That's the scary part.
Unless the inevitable happen, Maegu, your fans or your members of the Temple of Truth sit in their 60s, in their 70s, in their 50s, in their 40s. They call into this program and they tell you different ruin and mess Nigeria have been over the past decades.
That's right.
So what makes you think that it will change in the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years?
Swear for me,
if the inevitable doesn't happen.
And I'm saying that when they don't swear for me, Baba, I go can't believe in Nigeria go. It can be like this for the next 1,000 years, except the inevitable happen. You said.
Maegu, let me take you on a trip to Republic of Congo.
Oh yeah, now
I'm enjoying it. Go on. Let me take you from Congo to Eritrea. Let me take you from Eritrea to Sudan. What do you have across all these places? We have countries whereby the corrupt elite, the politicians, the military, they have connived, they have thrown the country and binded them onto the Philistines. And they have different rebel leaders and different political leaders controlling the resources and the people. The people are already done. They are the pawns. If Nigeria is edging toward that stage, everybody talks about the hunger, everybody talks about the poverty, everybody talks about the depression in the country, but nobody is doing anything about it. And they keep on looting, they keep on stealing, and they come out with their face bold to tell us, to tell you, to tell me that there is nothing you can do. The fortunate few, like me, like you, we leave the country for them. We seek our liberation elsewhere, but can 10 million Nigerians relocate?
No.
No. Maegu, God bless you, and God continue to grant you more strength.
And you too,
to continue.
Baba. Thank you so much.
In this movement.
And you too. Thank you very much. And I love that disguise, by the way. Ola, you should have told me from the beginning. Baba, you have a good one, okay? Because you know something.
Very much.
I have this. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, you're going to carry my phone today. I win. I win that photo.
Ma.
I'm so happy.
Oh, bless you.
My name is. I've been trying to call. Thank God. My name is Joyce. But on YouTube, I'm known as Joyce.
See me beaming with that joy of your reaction. And it is so.
Yeah. On YouTube, I'm known as.
You are like a light, and I can feel the presence. How are you, ma?
Amen. But I'm called if you really want to call me. Love of God is my strength. I love that name. Amazing. That is the name I gave myself. Love of God. Yes, I like this brother that I didn't watch your program from the beginning. I just want to speak freely, please. I just want to speak freely,
ma. This is a safe place. Go on.
Yes, this brother that just finished speaking. I disagree with him. And why? Ask me why why did I disagree with him? I disagree with him for saying that a revolution or protest will not help Nigeria. It is wrong. People have done it everywhere. They did it in Sulaika. They did it all over the world, even in Ghana. Everywhere, what they do is protest or revolution that we will do to get ourselves from these wicked politicians who have They are
we must have that can-do spirit and not just be told that we can't. I like that.
We can do it. We can do it. You know what, Mayagun? What these people are doing to us? They are putting hand in our eye. They are telling us that what can you do?
Yes.
They are telling us that you people cannot do anything. What are we want to Ogun, come to the we are telling everybody that you want in Nigeria. Nobody fear them. If you reach the air of Nigeria, you will not be able to do anything.
Wow.
That is the way I'm looking at what is happening in Nigeria. Something is happening that all of us to open our eyes. What is happening is not ordinary. Something is happening. That Nigerians, as we are very known all over the world, we are going to allow a set of people to use us like Banjo, to use us like Ote,
without
to
consequences.
Use us like Rabat. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
So you still strongly believe, my lady, you still believe that even though it may look kind of bleak now, but it is not outrightly like a gun that is not impossible, because you strongly believe that people are going to push back and it is going to make a difference, even if it is not just yet. But it is going to happen. You do believe that, yeah?
Yes. Yes, you know what it is. Freedom is not giving. It is taken.
It is taken. That's
you
right.
have to deliver yourself. When God created the world, He gave you your own land. He gave you your resources. He gave you everything. Another man is dominating it, taking it from you. You are useless. You are useless. You are not getting to the potential that God has given you. And some people gather themselves. If you go to heaven, God will say, look how stupid you are. That I give you everything and you can't fight for yourself. And some people take it from you, and every time you go to your corner and carry you can't fight. Then tell me, when are we going to fight? When are we going to fight? When are we going to get ourselves off this problem that is happening?
Especially those who have been the victims of it for so long and complaining. When exactly are you going to break out from that psychological bondage? That's what Milady is asking. Please continue.
Yeah, look at some people in Nigeria. I was on a Nigeria Watch today, and so there was this street interview, and some people are supporting Tinubu. How much is that? You will see we do it well. Yeah, before 3 years time you will do it well. You are dying. Your face is like a pala. Your face is like what are people teach you? You are dying, you don't know. You are dying. It is annoying to see our people, they cannot stand up. You see them, everybody will just be doing as if on Sunday they will carry Bible and go to church. And they will go and sit there. And when they finish, they'll put money. And the pastor is flying from Nigeria to America. And they'll be there. All of my say, God will do it, oh. God will do it.
You are praying for Nigeria, seriously. And they will begin to give them, prophecy. This is your year.
Thank you.
You know what I asked some people without being blasphemous, man, right? Without being blasphemous, okay? I asked some of the people who have allowed their, religious leaders to make them believe that God has special plan for them this year. But they didn't tell them that whatever God has as a plan for you, the devil to truncate that plan are your politicians, okay? So I said, for those of you, because your pastor said this is your year, and you don't want to participate in any freedom movement, any revolution or anything, because they've told you this is your year, you are enduring, you are telling others to keep quiet. December is just about 2 weeks, it's less than 2 weeks away. And the end of 2023, you know what? The end of 2023 is just about a month and 1 week away. The pastor that told you not to fight, this is your year. How far? I want to ask people that, Omar. You can help me ask them. You don't move on to 2024. Yes, ma'am.
But you read Nigeria for a while. Nigeria is made for the politicians and the religious leaders.
Absolutely.
When they mark is among good for Nigeria. I will say
it is the religious chapter of APC. Redeem.
Yes, it is the religious side of APC. all of them are into this thing that is happening to us. They know that is why when they were in court, they were coming out and telling us that don't worry, dollars will go down tomorrow.
In Jesus'
don't
name.
worry, dollars will go up tomorrow. And in our eye, dollar is going up. Pounds is going up all the time. And we that we are here, we are suffering for them. We are going out in the cold, coming in for them. And they are sitting there and they are not thinking of what to do. Rice has gone to 775,000. It go better. Oh my God, what can I say? Nigerians, I wake up every day. I really say we can carry myself to fly. Make wish, then my body can go kill everybody when they there. I'm angry.
I mean, lady, I can understand that feeling, right? Even if we are not going to kill them physically, we will gather together and indeed kill all of this political capital they have built when we are ready, until they get us pushed to that stage. Even though some people will say, when are we going to be ready, Mayegun? Okay, I am ready. And if others are not, so that means we are not. That's why I use the word we. When we, including everyone else. So thank you so much.
No, they tell us all of us to come to Nigeria. All of us to come to Nigeria.
They want us to come and
Shore, I was a member of Shore, take it back.
Good.
Since the AY, all of us will take it back. We do, we take it back. The end of where? Nowhere. No front, no back.
They nearly killed that Shore for you. So they will want any of you to volunteer yourself again if they had killed Shore. So you said come back and do like Shore to make it better. What happened to Shore that is still with them for the past 7 years, at least?
He cannot even go to his family. He's still dead. In the camp, nobody can. Nobody. Yes, nobody can come out and protest. Nobody can come out and say, this man that you have locked up is unfair. Is unconstitutional. Why can you lock up a man like this without nothing? The court has asked him to go. And Nigerians are complaining. Every time they only talk. Yes, I know talk is good, but at times action to show these people that enough.
In fact, action is needed now, until we all are ready to push it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. I'm so happy for picking my phone today. I'm so happy. Thank you. God bless you.
And I want to say to you, ma, please don't ever stop calling, okay? Whatever trick you
I will do that. Thank you.
Like, don't give up when you are doing it and it's like, oh my God, again. Whatever style you used today, ma, or the technique you used today, keep it up, okay? I want to speak to you.
Okay, man. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Bye.
Love of God. I love that. And just like she's Joy, she brought some sort of, brightness or light into the whole conversation. And I bet some of you are already feeling tired like that. You woke up immediately like, okay, who is talking? Yes, that's a lady. Joy. I have another caller. Sorry, my caller. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I am very well, sir. And who am I speaking to?
You're speaking to Emoji from Germany. I just wanted to put something in. You know?
Please, I have a Germany on there, and you have a Kolu in your town, by the way. So I don't want to ask how that is, or if you have been penned down as among those who are going to go and welcome him tomorrow, or I think it's today.
God
the Nigerian community. Sir,
I just want to say something about.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah, please.
You know, when he was talking, that man is a born criminal. He was using this word like. When you do this thing, he said, hallelujah. That man is a clown. I've lived in Germany for 13 years now, and Germans are straightforward.
Yes.
They don't use this type of words for them. They know you. They are psychologists, all of them. In Germany, they say, think more, talk less, So, and in Germany, Nigeria, Senegal, Ghana, Gambia, they don't use eyes to see us. They don't believe us. No matter the type of documents you drop for them that carried your logo, they don't care. They just welcome you because they are seeing you physical. They never believe us because of asylum thing. After saying that you're from Sudan,
all those messed up processes
you will come back and say you're this or that, you're that. So they don't. At the end of the day, when you bring your passport, they will put your real name and put Elias, that name you answered when you took asylum. And Tinubu that came there telling them that their money is safe. These people, their hands are like gum. They don't bring their money out anyhow. No. And they know the record. This is the chief of alias.
No, when they put alias, they have all the details. You are very right, okay? And Oyibo, Oyibo in their country, right? In that your Germany and possibly here and everywhere too, right? Before they will say, oh, you. Have you found something you want to do in Nigeria? They say, yeah, we have. And what's your plan? What's your portfolio? It's okay. We have a portfolio of 100 million euro. Okay, where is that money going to come from? Germany and the German financial system, they will scrutinize that money that is leaving their country to Africa because you have to guarantee them what is coming back. So if you now want to let them bring like 10 billion euro out of Germany, knowing Nigeria, nobody will release such. No, don't let us deceive ourselves here. Nobody will take clean money, 10 billion, 20 billion, and take it to Nigeria. No.
But I went to ATM. I deposited money from ATM.
Yeah.
My own money.
Your money.
Then I went to the bank in the morning to transfer this money to where I want to transfer it.
Then you need to prove what you are doing with that money.
Bank now wrote me a letter. I wanted to go and use my ATM. The ATM swallowed my card. I went to the bank. They were all running around like this as if a criminal came inside.
Like, what's
happening? And I asked them, what's the problem? Yeah. Because I was confident this is my money, genuine money.
This is your money.
I said, what is the problem? They said they don't want me as customer again. That I should go home and wait for a letter. When the letter came, the letter now wrote, you put money inside your ATM by 11 o'clock at night and remove it by 9 o'clock in the morning. And we don't know the source of the money, but we know where the money is going to. So we don't want you as a customer. They push me away. They said I should get I should get another account number so that they can transfer every money that I have.
Money they don't want another place, but we don't want you anymore.
After 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, the criminal police now wrote me a letter to come and defend that money. My guy went there with my passport. I said I came from Nigeria with this money. They say, why do you came? What are you going to do with it? I said, a friend sent me to use it to buy a car for him. You know, they saw my passport stamping in and stamping out. They saw it. That's how I went free from that money. They now asked me, how much did you make? Because my account is not for business. It's only for my payment, my salary. So I now showed them the passport. See, look at when I came in. This is when I got this money. The money is not complete. I just came with only this one, but I don't know the amount that I can use at the airport. So all this thing, this guy went there to be telling them. They know you are the chief forger. You are the chief fake name. You and to anything drug.
Especially drug.
It's a stigma on anybody in Germany. It's a stigma. So all this thing is making jokes.
You remember that in that same year, Germany, Baba, in that Germany, when the issue of the drug stuff and everything went viral at the time, there are German papers that actually said Nigeria just elected former drug baron. There are newspapers in Germany that reported that as their headline. I shared that on this program.
Yes.
So that drug baron is in Nigeria on German TVs right now, Abi. People are looking, the Germans are looking at that. Is that not the Nigerian president? That guy? Is that not the guy they said that it was a drug dealer? They say, yes, it's him.
Anything he's talking there, they are laughing at him. They cannot do business with him. They cannot do business with him. Never. Forget about it. They can only do business with him just to get something to put in to help their own citizens.
Yeah.
A German can come outside and be eating dustbin from another street that is far away from where he or she is living. So anything you want to do to make them beg for bread again, they suffered a lot 50 years ago. They said anything, they will tell you, shoot me light. Even though it's your best friend, anything that will make them go back. So Tinubu coming to Germany itself is a threat. That's what I was laughing when he was telling them all these things. These people, they are not like US or where you can just come and do anyhow and talk anyhow. They will listen.
Of course, now like normal bilateral meeting, bilateral trade deal, and all of that. And mind you, he's not the only person in town. It's not like he's on a state visit to Germany. He came there for the summit they are doing for Africans. So of course they will attend to him like everyone else.
if you do real investigation, they already mounted a security on where he will stay and what the people that came with him.
You know what somebody tell me? You know what somebody tell me? And I think I've shared that on this program a while back, right? Talking about this stigma you just mentioned now, okay? They said that don't be surprised that there are some certain countries that every time the president of Nigeria is in town, they are going to appoint people to be following everyone in his entourage to check what they are doing. And to also
100%.
send people to go and check their aircraft that they bring into their country to be sure that they are not smuggling money or drugs. Somebody said that we will begin to see in reports where they will say some wahala happened in some countries where, you know, they felt embarrassed that president of Nigeria is being shaken down because they feel like he may be bringing drugs. That this will be part of what Nigerians will have to deal with. And we are almost there. Yeah, I mean, we are almost there.
It's a joke. That place he came is a joke. And another thing is that about the church, that's what the guy said. The other guy said, the guy that come from Netherlands, he said that the government, they have hijacked, Nigeria is under siege. I believe him. Because the way they are doing these things now, they are just putting it on people's face.
Like, what are you going to do?
They don't hide anything anymore. And for me, I'm counting the heads the rich men heads that are going to roll on the street when there will be revolution, because it's going to come. It's going to come. Nigeria, like you said, one of your programs, you said that Nigerians are people you cannot cage. It can take time, but when they start, it will be another thing, you know. So these guys
like it will lead to where a lot of us never really planned or prepared for. But it's been a while that so many people have tried to counter me on that. Like, Mayegu, let me tell you something. Nigerians will never fight back, and I'm like, you are not paying attention. But it's okay. No. If it hasn't happened, you are right to say it won't. But if you are reading the room, it's just a matter of time.
It's a matter of time, Mayegu. But because the hunger have not touched everywhere, it will soon touch everywhere. Okay, thank you so much, Mayegu.
God bless you, Jare Baba. Thank you so much for that, and take it easy, all right? So that's I don't know. I think I can still take one or two more because we didn't start our program and our call by calling early enough. Okay, but here is another caller. Hello there.
Hello, Mayegu. Good evening. How are you?
Hello. How are you doing tonight, Charm?
Charm, yeah, I'm fine. Yes, I've been enjoying your show from.
I mean,
Black
people have been calling in. People have been calling in to add some sort of seasoning and spice to it, and it seems interesting so far, I believe. So
your show is very engaging. That's what I can say. You have your the way you deliver. It's very interesting, very engaging.
Thank you.
Anyway,
for you to add yourself as well as usual. So, and you never miss. I never miss. So yeah, go for it.
I don't have a lot to add today, but you see that lady that called, the one that talked just before this other. Okay, she spoke my heart. She spoke my heart because she did.
She's somebody. She sounded like somebody who don't like when people says nothing is going to happen. She believes and she's true.
But
go on.
I agree with her. I agree with her 1,000%, because I think a lot of the time people are relying on the fact that Nigerians haven't reacted. I mean, so when you push Nigerians to the wall, they will dig through the wall and carry on. I had the same conversation with my sister 2 days ago, right? And I said to her, because they're all in Nigeria at the moment, right? So I said to her, you have to be watchful. You have to listen. You have to just be a bit more, aware. Yeah. Look at your surroundings. Just be present and just follow the things that are going on, because I'm not sure that this is going to last too long, right? And I told her, and I said to her, if you use even the natural laws, right? Let's say take laws of physics. There's things we call like tensile strength. There's the amount of stress that you're going to apply on it thing. Eventually, it will break.
That's right.
Right? Eventually, it will break.
Old an object can. It will
exactly.
Assist, you know what I mean? Like it will get to a stage, of course, it's going to explode or break.
It will explode, it will break, it will do what it is naturally meant to do when you apply the force that it cannot hold anymore. Nigeria is at that point. We're getting there. It's just going to be one little thing. Because right now the camel's back is full. Do you understand? It's just going to take one little thing to happen and everywhere will explode. You see the way Lady Joy was talking?
Mm-hmm.
I pity anybody that is in the path of Nigerians when it starts. It is going to be crazy. It is going to be bloody. That's how I see it. You understand? I don't know what, but I just believe, like, in the laws of nature, as a science, but somebody who studies science and all of that. Right. If you apply science, and it will happen. When it will happen is the X factor. We don't know, but eventually it is going to happen because there's so much more that Nigerians can take.
I mean,
now the corruption
let's be honest, right? Once inflation, which we should be very honest that inflation is not caused by bad businesses or economic this or that. No, this whole thing is caused by the greed of the selfish few. And the consequences of their own greed has already taken an adverse toll on the economy, and by so doing, on the lives of everyone generally. Now, if they don't stop and start investing directly in the people now, so what Cham is saying is not a projection. It is not a wish. It's not even a cause. These are things that
it's the eventuality. Naturally. It is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It is just naturally going to happen. And then coming to just two more things. Because I watched yesterday's show and I saw, what's his name? The president of Nigeria.
Tinubu.
When he was with the German chancellor, and he kept on looking, I don't know, he had one faraway look on his face. Okay. And the German chancellor now looks to see, where is this man looking at? Listen,
you mean where they were all sort of standing together?
Yes, where they were all standing together. If you watch that video, you see that he kept on looking,
all those outings, like uninvited guests or somebody who is completely lost in what was going on. He never engaged in any intelligent conversation. You can't see him that.
Absolutely not. And then with regards to what's his name's interview today, that was just a useless interview. I'm not even sure what, sometimes when you start a thing, right, you ask yourself, what do I want to get out of this? What is the product of this venture, right? I don't quite understand what it is she was trying to get out of him. Was she trying to get him to admit something or what exactly? The conversation was just a useless conversation. And sometimes I think that the cognitive dissonance that Nigerians have to go through listening to this our leaders and the reality on ground is unbelievable. He's talking about progress. I said, what kind of progress? You've left chaos behind you and you're talking about progress. You're talking about how you've done this and that, security. What are you talking about? People are dying.
He blamed them. He said, when you saw people who were stealing, why didn't you tell me? That all of you should have been patriotic and tell me. He said that in the clip too. Like, he blamed the people.
The man is ridiculous. And just listening to him,
I had to bring back people's PTSD. A lot of people will be like, "Where's Buhari now? We have not seen him.
I don't want to know where Buhari is. Please. We don't want to know where he is. Let him go.
I got right. I brought him back today, right? And people started remembering the reason why they wanted Buhari gone in the first place. And they're like, oh, take him out of this plane. Get him out of here. He hasn't even changed. I was like, well, I'm so sorry.
No, he's not going to change. He's an old man. No, he never took responsibility when he was in power. What makes you think he's going to take responsibility now? And clearly, the man is declining mentally. So let's forget about any point in time where he's going to be taking any kind of responsibility. Then with regards to Christian Amanpour, I just need to bring that one to your attention.
Would you,
okay?
Go on.
Christian Amanpour interviewed Buhari and Jonathan when they were both running for president. Okay.
I remember.
Now, if you go back to the clips of her interview with Buhari, juxtapose it with the clip of her interviewing Jonathan, you will see that the way she went after Jonathan wasn't the same way she went after Buhari.
I remember.
So after that, watching that interview with Christian Amanpour, with the two of them, something is just not right. So, which is why I'm saying
I think I will understand. See, I will understand your view on this, and rightly so, right? Your observation is pretty much like right. But here is something I see in that, okay? If you remember that the propaganda of the Chibok kidnapping triggered the world like never seen before. And Jonathan, right, was at the center of it. He was a man to be hated, especially by the West. Somehow, who cooked all of this inside that White House of Obama, decided to sell Buhari. Buhari was like sold to the West. It was presented as a better alternative than Jonathan. So wherever Jonathan was at the time, we could all tell. I get where you're coming from.
I mean, I just wanted to point that out to you so that because I've had that conversation with a lot of people, and Christian Amampo, I'm a bit suspicious of her. I feel like she's a plant, like a CIA plant. So, but again, I don't have any proof. But when you see things like this, especially when they're trying to get you to go a certain way, you have to become a little bit wary. Okay, just right. Just to put that big
role in bringing this calamity upon Nigeria. You are so right.
Exactly.
I was referring to our usual, our usual hard, punchy sort of questions when he's speaking to some of these Arab countries' dictators, right? And
because she needs to do that.
So I was referring to that, like if you have something like that. Like somebody like that questioning, but you just brought my mind back. I mean, my sort of my memory back. That you're going to stop thinking like that. Amanpo was once with Buhari, and she did a yeoman job for him. What makes you think she's gonna now question him?
Exactly.
I take all of that back.
Exactly.
I shouldn't have used Amanpo. Okay. It should have been somebody else. So thank you so much.
Let me let Andy here. Let other people call in.
God bless you, man. You have a good one, okay? Right. I'm going to take just one more call, and we're going to call it a night now, all right? Well, here we go. Hello there.
One Nemo.
Hey, Osita. One name.
One name the number. One name the author.
How are you? I didn't see that coming, by the way, because I wasn't looking at the screen. Osita.
No, I called directly. And in fact, trust me, when Igbos are saying Ibubago, I think you are the Ibubago that they are talking about.
You are my number one hype man, right? And you've never really missed too when it comes to that. I mean, like you've never really been wrong. So I'm going to go with it,
So,
go on.
Yeah, I really never wanted to call, but in fact, when Lady Joy, when she spoke, believe me, she spoke my heart because I think in one of the programs here, I've said something as regards to that. Really, I was just thinking when she was talking, and I can proudly tell you, the reason this revolution has not come, if you look at the resistance that the white people, the British, they had in Nigeria. The resistance, one was the one in Abeokuta led by Chief Olu from Layo, Ransom Kuti. Or Anikolapo Kuti, anyone. And the other one was the Aba Women's Riot.
That is right. It's one of the biggest ones.
Those two events. And when Lady Joy was speaking, and I just told myself, I reminded myself, I said, oh no, these are the kind of mothers, these are the kind of sisters, these are the kind of aunties that we want around us. You see, when you talk about gender equality that they talk about in the Western world, everything in life that you do, every provision, it has the negative side and it has a positive side.
That's right.
And one of the negative sides that it has gotten to where we are is that from the northern part of Nigeria, they've been able to silence, in short, from time memorial, women has been silent forever. And now the thing trickles down the south that We do not have those kind of mothers, those kind of women anymore. I tell you the gospel truth. The reason that the world has problems, either we like it or not, systematically, it is a man's world. That is the reason we have all the problems that we have. Think about it ordinarily. When it is pronounced that a man is dying, go to the hospital and find out the people that is going to be by the sick bed. The people that's going to be by the sick bed are women. So what am I trying to say here? Because they have successfully been able to cage the voice of our women, the few ones that were supposed to attain that particular position in life. These Wagamovian men in politics in Nigeria and Africa end up marrying all of them,
and
making
them partners in crimes.
Making them partners in crime. So these are the things that you are saying. And that's the reason I thank God for this woman that said her mind.
Do you see why I appreciate many of them, apart from watching the broadcast, picking up the phone, making some powerful contributions to the conversation? That gives me a lot of sort of a peace of mind and confidence that indeed we are actually doing the right thing. If you want means of passing a message across to the people to make meaning, right? It should be from from all voices, men, women, young, old, and all of that. And on this platform, they are doing that so wonderfully well. Trust me.
Yes. So when you look at what she has said, and probably, and again, I look at somebody like Princess. I look at some few of them. No woman, even
so many ladies. You're right.
The lady that spoke before me, no woman on this platform, go and look at it. No woman on this platform has ever said something that is irrational. No. They are always on point. So when we think that this revolution is not going to come, believe me, if we start to educate our mothers, look at it, they might have voted for Tinubu, but the voices that is crying against Tinubu right now are market women. If you galvanize this woman and women and give them enough and positive education on what is happening around them, I tell you the gospel truth. It is only a woman that you'll be hitting, you'll be beating. She will say, oh, in Yoruba language, she will be there. And you'll be hitting her, but she will be there. So let us think about how we can educate our women.
Another thing I just remember, another role that women have used in the past to get their men who claim to be powerful to actually do what the public wanted at one time or another in history is when women decided to turn wives against their husbands. And you get home and you realize that your wife has joined the campaign of women that wanted to also resist the criminal politicians all over the place, right? And then you begin to feel worried that your wife is part of them. You better begin to also tell your colleagues that we need to do something. People have used that tool to also get what they wanted in the society in the past. So that's why we need women with that kind of an independent mind and thoughts. Osita.
Exactly. So we will have to look for a way to make sure that we empower them with information. And believe me, if they grab what we know, I'm telling you, they are going to run with it. That is when this true revolution, you will see how it is going to come in effect. We must learn not to leave them behind, because they are actually the forces that we need.
Very, very critical part of the whole thing, no doubt. Thank you, Osita. This is where we are going to draw the curtains tonight. We've had our extras, and I don't want to make it more tiring for you. Thank you so much for your time this evening, and to everybody who manages to share this broadcast on YouTube. We were over 2,000 of us on YouTube. over 2,500 of us on YouTube tonight. Would you believe it that it's only about 370 of us that actually shared the broadcast on YouTube? Even though we managed to get 1,100 of us who indeed liked the video. So thank you to all of you who did that too. But before you go, okay, you can still like it and you can even still share it. The share button is under the video. Trust me, it is highly appreciated. I am going to see you some other time. If you joined us midway, remember, you can always watch this broadcast from the beginning again. But if you joined us from the beginning and, you know, you want to watch the replay again tomorrow, you can watch them in parts, starting from 10 a.m. in the morning until 7 p.m. in the evening. Then we'll meet again tomorrow. Stay safe and take it easy. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o, ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré, àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré, wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkanṣá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.